Okay, let's get into this round. Just give me 1 second. Let's just pop that up there. We should be good to go now. Okay, we are good to go. Had to make some changes today based on yesterday. I was playing with a dual shock controller. I was playing with a fairly old one yesterday, and the left stick was giving me quite a lot of fast downswings, and I thought it may have been to do with the fact that I had metal. I changed out the thumbsticks for metal thumbsticks. I then changed it for my Pro, my PlayStation Pro controller, and the outcome was exactly the same. So what I've done now is I've dug out my wireless receiver for an old Xbox 360 controller, plugged that into my PC, got the drivers working, and I'm actually using an old Xbox 360 controller, pop some new batteries in the back. But what I have to do, because this left stick, I don't know whether you guys can see it, this left thumbstick here is absolutely worn out to bits. So what I've done is I've changed the swing to right stick, but I have to use my left thumb on the right stick. So it's a little bit weird, but I've tried it. It seems to be working a little bit better. Whether the right stick is a lot less worn out than the left stick, because the left stick tends to be used for a lot of movement in games, so it might be that it's that's worn it out. But let's see if it's better. I'm going to be playing a course by Arctic Fury today, and I think it's called Carinthia, Carinthia Club. Somebody recommended it to me, and I wanted to give it a bash. So let's have a look. Carinthia Club, Austria. Must be that one. Yeah, Arctic Fury. So he did recommend it. It was somebody that came on, watched the stream after the fact yesterday, and said that he thoroughly enjoyed it. So just give me 1 sec. I just need to check something. I'll be right back with you in 2 seconds. Done. Right, so we got the course. Let's just select it. There we go. It's had a fair few plays already, so it's either been really popular or it's been out for a little while. But 18 holes, 6,845, normal fairways, and I think that's also normal greens. It plays easy, but it's fast greens. Yeah, it's not incredibly long. I think that might be the longest tees. The one I played yesterday was a good 500 yards longer than that one. So let's jump into this. Format, we don't change any of this. I'm going to leave everything as it is. The wind might be high, and it might make it more tricky. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to change the wind to low and just see how we get on today. Yesterday I left it as default, and because I was trying to get used to playing on PC again with the controller, it may have been that was the wind just makes it more difficult. I mean, let's be honest. Custom rules. So this is all the setup. Let's choose the back tees. Wow, the red tees under 6,000 yards. So that's very, very short. Pins, we always go for pin set number 1. Let's confirm that and let's go. Done. Create match. As I say, this was a recommendation, so thank you very much to I think it was Dan. Let's have a quick look. Let's give him a shout out in the stream. It was Dan's Golf 2020. Apparently he's only just started his own channel, so give him some love. Head over to his YouTube channel if you want to check out some golf videos, some Tiger Woods, some Golf Club 2019, Dan's Golf 2020. I think I've just had Arctic Fury's actually just liked my tweet to say that I was going live. So brilliant, that's great. So let's get on with this round. Let's begin the round and let's have a look at the chat while that's loading up. Andy Bernheim. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, Andy. And Howling Wolf. There's a tag that I recognise from a long while ago. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for joining. All right, let's try out this swing. Left thumb on the right stick. Let's see how we go. Looks like another great course here from Arctic Fury. I mean, I've played a lot of his original courses. I mean, this guy's been creating since I can remember. I think he's been creating since the original golf club back in, I think I started playing the original golf club early access on the PC in 2013, I think it was. So long time ago. Long time ago. Right, let's see how we get on with this. We've got a 3-wood in hand. I don't think we're going to be able to take the driver. No, just hasn't got the legs. It's par 5 anyway, so let's just play this smart. Let's see if we can get a decent round here. That's a better start than what we had yesterday. Let's have a look at the chat. Rich, hey Rich, how you doing? Hey buddy, Rich LP68. Watched yesterday. I wanted to tell you that a lot of PC players are having trouble with fast due to the swing being tied to frame rate. That's interesting, and thanks for that, Rich, because that was absolutely doing my head in. Smudge22, how you doing? Andy, yeah, I've been a silent watcher of your video. Oh, thank you very much, Andy. I appreciate the support. And Howling Wolf, yeah, been a while. But yeah, it has been it's been a sweet minute since I played, so it's good to be back. This is a long par 5. Mind you, I think it seems longer than it actually is, and that's because of the way that the water dissects this hole. So let's see if we can get this in the fairway. First drive was perfect, but it was in the rough. Is the second one going to stay out of the rough? No, we've gone from rough to rough, but they've been straight. They've been perfect. So I can't grumble too much. 119 yard carry, 114 to the flag. Just slightly less than that. We've got a little bit of a slope up to the flag here. This is like an upside down plate because it does drop off pretty much on this left edge, so I've got to be careful not to end up in the drink here. Let's drop this down a touch. Got to get used to holding a Xbox 360 controller again. Got a fast there. This could be bother. No, it stayed in the blue, so it's okay. It's not going to roll on too much. Smudge, I used to watch you ages ago. I really enjoyed your True North course. Wow, that's it. That is a long time ago. Johnny M. Wow, Facecam. We are streaming live here, so it's good to have these new people along. Don't recognise some of the names, but I do recognise others. I'm really enjoying my golf at the moment. Plus 15 handicap. Is that in the game, Andy? Right, let's try putting now with left thumb on the right stick. 187. Greens are quick, slightly uphill. Don't want to blitz this past. Oh, I'll take that. I did not see that little dive to the right at the end. I've got to be honest with you, so I'm pleased that that dropped. That's better than the start yesterday. I mean, we ended up with, I think it was 3 bogeys on the front 9, so a birdie to start on the front 9 here is good. Cracking course though. Look at this. So we're going to get some real distance on this second hole, purely because of the fact that we've got a huge drop away here, and looks like we got a little bit of a drop down to the green on the second as well. So 494, it's playing quite long. We don't want to run out of fairway here. I think that stop at the bottom there is going to prevent that. 143 feet. You know what? I'm going to play smart here because there is a drop. I'm going to drop this down to the 3-wood. That's better. Some of your old videos are hilarious when you get peed off while they're... Yeah, I can remember that. I used to get proper mad playing the game. more chilled out now. Don't really get that annoyed playing video games anymore. I just switch them off if they annoy me. So, all right, 13 yards difference here. So we're going to drop this down to... I'm going to drop this down to 184. Moved it over for the lie. Let's see if we can ping this into this green. It feels so awkward swinging left thumb on a right stick. Good to see your auto putt is working. I was hoping you'd port it over to TGC 2019. This is, of course, another great one by Arctic. I thought I created True North on... Was it on TGC 2? Howling Wolf, I still play pretty much every day. What do you think of the new clips of the new game that we've seen so far? I still talk about getting a Wilson bounce. My thoughts on the new game, looks really good. There are some things that I think look really great on it. I was watching the gameplay from Waste Management Open on Phoenix Open on TPC Scottsdale yesterday. And I'm sure a lot of people have watched it. And the one thing that I particularly like about it is that actually they have taken some real good bits from the old Tiger Woods series, and I don't know whether they were influenced by that, but the way they've changed the info bar at the top, I mean you can't actually see it, I'm going to point. So the info bar that you get at the top when you're on a hole, let me see if I can, the bit that sits up there, you can see it there. So in the tournament it actually showed them how far he was behind the leader, that Mac guy. And I find that really interesting. I also like the highlights bits where it jumps to the other players, like it jumped to Cooch playing a particular shot. So it was really good, really good. I'm looking forward to it, and I think what they're doing is they're doing some really great marketing on the game, because they're showing things, they're drip feeding information, and by drip feeding it gets you more and more excited. You know, they gave a very sort of basic trailer to start with, and then they've started to introduce these bits and pieces. Oh, get in there. Get in. Get in. Oh. Yeah, they've started to introduce these bits and pieces, which is making it more and more appealing for many more people. I thought that was going to be an ace. That would have been good. Alright, 2 under par so far. Hole number 4, 360 yards, a fairly short par 4. Stroke index 10, so sort of smack bang in the middle, neither here nor there. Let's see if we can get this a decent way down. Ooh, I think we might have to play a little bit of a draw here. This will be interesting, because we haven't done this yet on PC. Is it coming round? Let's have a look. It's going to run out of fairway. Didn't put quite enough draw on it. A little bit, but not enough. Right, we've got a pitch shot here, but it's heavy rough. That's going to make a hell of a difference. It's playing about 59 yards. I mean, this when you end up in this cabbage, it makes it so much harder. I was going to say that's not going to hold. It looks like there's a slope there. I first saw you as Cryptic. Oh wow, that is a long time ago when we used to play the old Tiger Woods series. When the gamer tag was Cryptic Grifter. That is a long time ago now. Right, seems to be a little bit better here with this setup. I mean, it's not ideal swinging left thumb on the right stick, but it's working at the moment. I can't grumble right now. It is working pretty well. 2 under par through 4. 5. Not incredibly long, actually. And you should... The only thing is... the reason I say this course is really well created is because of the fact that it's got these really sort of skinny bits in the fairway at the integral parts of the course, of the hole. Because if you run out of fairway or you slightly end up in the rough here, it makes that approach shot to the second to the green really, really tough, especially when you're playing on pro clubs like I am. What's your favourite Arctic course? You know what, off the top of my head, I can't remember some names, but I'm sure if you rattle some off, I'll be able to tell you which ones I really like. I'm going to loft this up because I think I'm going to have too much club here. There was one of his courses that I really, really liked. It was a coastal course, and it wasn't too long ago. It was early 2019, early in the TGC 2019. I can't remember what it's called. It's a coastal course. First hole, not as skinny as the ones on that Chinese. Yeah. I cannot remember the name of that course. I'm sure somebody's going to shout it out in a minute. It's on the tip of my tongue. I cannot remember. I did a video on it early days in TGC 2019. What is it called? It is first hole is on the, there is definitely a lighthouse on the course. It's a coastal course. It looks very like, I mean, I've never been to Maine, but it's got a very sort of Maine feel, harbour town, that type of course. House on a Cliff. I can't remember it being called that, but that sounds familiar. All right, we've yet to drop a shot, so this controller setup has definitely solved those problems. 3 under par through 5. No, it's not Valmont and Vienna. No, it's not that. It's not Appletown. Oh, it's going to bug me now. I'm going to have a look on when I'm finished here. I can't remember. Maybe one of you guys can actually remind me in the stream. How do I see other courses by the same designer? Do you have to favourite the course first and then have a look? It's been such a long time since I did it. 311 yards to the flag, 61 feet, so that's 20 yards. So that's 291. If the wind was behind, I'd give that a whirl, but we are not. I mean, look at the work in there, man. That is just crazy good. How much? We haven't got a Scarlet in House on a Cliff. Flat Rock. That's it. Flat Rock. I think it's that. Pretty sure it's that. I will have a look afterwards, but I'm pretty sure it's Flat Rock. Is that tree going to get in the way here? Only if I hit it dead straight. Let's have a look. It's downhill. It's going to be too long. I think we're going to run out of fairway. Going to drop this down to the 4 iron here. It's not a long hole, so I'm not too bothered about distance on this one. What I wanted to make sure is that I'm in the fairway. Is that going to hold? Yeah, it's going to be bob on. Absolutely bob on. No, I go to course search, highlight it, and then click triangle. I'll have a look afterwards. I'll have a look. I'm pretty sure it's Flat Rock though, but I will have a look. All right, 22 feet uphill. So that's 7. So it's 99 yards. This is a handicap course, so I think playing this one is going to give me my handicap on PC. yeah, these courses, I mean, the amount of hours, having built a course myself and not having the patience to be able to put this time in, these courses are just absolutely amazing. And I played one yesterday by, if you haven't seen yesterday's live stream, be sure to check it out on YouTube. I probably didn't do it enough justice because I was really struggling with the controller. But Crazy Canuck's latest course called The Rock, it's definitely worth checking out. I think he's got another one called Knives something that I want to have a look at. Would you say that Arctic Fury is the best course designer? Oh, I think you're going to get real sort of mixed responses to that one. For me, probably one of the best. There are people out there that are going to they're going to have their own favourites, but you know, he sits right up there for me. No worries at all. He sits right up there. All right, this is playing 202. That is definitely the right club. Just got to make sure I get over this front section of the green, otherwise it is not going to go. It's just going to bounce straight backwards. Oh, get up there. Get up there. This is what I was worried about. Oh, no. It didn't get up there. Now it's going to come all the way back down. So we're going to have a little flop shot here, probably. Yeah. You can tell I haven't played on PC. I've still got all these strange coloured clubs. I haven't taken the time to put, change the clothes or anything on my guy. This is just a prelude, really, to what's it called? PGA Tour 2K21 coming out. I just want to get my head round it. I'm probably going to pick up a new controller. So if anybody can recommend a good controller to use on PC, I mean, as I say, I'm using an Xbox 360 controller, but this is wireless. It's connecting to a receiver that's just down here. But if anybody knows of a good wired controller, then please do let me know. Look at that, man. That is just crazy. That is just absolutely nuts. He's even got the Austrian flag hanging on the left-hand side there. That's just absolutely nuts. This is going to be a tough shot, man. 142, 21 feet. 135. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to loft it a little. God, that's two in a round that I've almost got in aces, but I got an ace the other day with a Wilson bounce off a bunker edge. Fabulous. Fabulous. PS4 controller. Yeah, I mean, I've been playing with PS4 controllers. Sure I understand. Okay, Siri, shut up. I've been playing with a PS4 controller. I tried 2 different controllers yesterday and just really struggling with the left stick. It just seems to give me fasts all the time. That's why I was on the driving range a little bit before, just to try and establish which was the best one to use. And by far the right stick is probably the least worn out, and that's what's causing the problem. So it's not to say I don't get fasts with the right stick. There we go, right on cue. But they're still in the blue bar, so they're having a lesser effect. They still happen, but they're less frequent. Good luck finding a PS4 controller. Are they really difficult to get hold of, Rich? Here in the UK, they're pretty easy to lay your hands on. Right, that's 31 yards. 189. 184. Coming up a bit short here was going to give me a grief again. So let's de-loft that. Let's reset that. keep pressing it to the right. Don't want to be drawing it. There we go. Scuff controllers. So I mean, I know nothing about scuff controllers. I know that they're great for console. Do they work really well? Do they work really well on PC as well? I mean, I'm happy to invest in a decent controller. I've heard of aim controller as well. Yeah, I find that really strange, Rich. I haven't come across... I mean, I saw some advertised the other day. I mean, yeah, granted, they're still not incredibly cheap. They're still coming in at sort of 38, 39 British pounds here in the UK for a PS4 controller. But I didn't realise they were difficult to come by. Oh, yeah! Alright. Scuffs are cheat controllers. Alright. I know that scuffs have got the extra sort of paddles on the back. Why are they cheat control? I know the... Is it the Hori? Hori's a considered cheat controller because you can lock the axes. I didn't realise Scuff was a more for first-person shooters, but they're good. Yeah, I mean, they tend to be for things like Call of Duty and Battlefield and Fortnite and all that kind of stuff. 6 under par on the front nine. Definitely better with this controller. All right, let's get into this back nine. Let's try and beam this down here. Okay, that's going to shorten the hole quite considerably. Alright, looks like we've got a little bit of a disagreement there. Somebody saying they are cheat controllers, somebody else saying that they're not. So I think the best thing to do, guys, is just reserve your own judgments. So scuff controllers are programmable to deaden the axis. I did not know that. But I take it you can only do that. You can only program it through a PC. If you just use it straight sort of out the box on a PlayStation, you wouldn't be able to do that, I take it. Oh no! Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to be doing any of that nonsense anyway. I mean, I don't do any of the... I mean, the only thing that I do that isn't particularly PC with the TGC Tours is I tend to flick on the downswing. And I know the flick action on the controller is one that's not, you know, it's sort of frowned upon by TGC Tours. But when I did play on the Tours, I was doing full swings. So yeah, I mean, I can play both. I tend to just find it a little bit more comfortable just doing a slight flick on the downswing. It's even harder when you're holding a controller like this. That's why the downswing I tend to get a shorter line at the top, but you know, they consider that, I mean, the API system that talks from the game to TGC Tours classifies that as cheating. But yeah, so the flick method, Johnny, I mean, when you do a full swing, let me just when you do a full swing, you pull it all the way down and you push it all the way up. What I do is I tend to pull it down and then I just flick it, and what it does is it gives you a straight downswing, but the line doesn't go all the way to the top. So the desired outcome is exactly the same. It doesn't affect your distance control. But from an API perspective for TGC Tours, they just don't like that method. It's not cheating. Even Canuck said that he doesn't like playing Arctics when he's doing his. It's nice to play the less known designer sometimes. Yeah, I mean, and I don't know where sort of Canuck sits, where Andre sits in the designer scheme of things. I know that he gets involved in the design competitions, but some of the guys that have won those competitions I've never even heard of, so they must be pretty good. I'm going to try a pitch shot here. See, sometimes when you flick it, the downswing just doesn't happen. Like that. 3 in a row now. And we hit it fast. So that's going to go left. It's on the green. The flick lessens the chance of error on the top of the swing, for sure. I mean, I can do the normal one. I think from a comfort point of view, when I'm playing these sort of casual rounds, this is 1 foot downhill. This is going to race away on a 187 green. As long as it flattens out near the hole, it's going to stop. There we go. I mean, I'll do a straight one in a minute. I'll see if I can do it on this setup that I've got here. But I mean, I'm doing it on putts. You can see that's a full swing on the putt. Let's see if we can do it on a full shot with a driver or a long iron. Right, we've got a 4 hybrid into a par 3. Let's have a look at this. All right, well, you want to be playing into the heart of this green. Let's see if we can. Because that is going to feed down to the hole. Let's have a look, see where we put that. Yeah, let's drop a club. 57, that's 18. 193. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's see how we get on here. I'm going to move it over a little bit more. I used to play the top guys, but I'm enjoying playing wine societies and doing a greater variety of courses. Right, let's try a full swing here. Yeah, a little bit squiff. Still perfect though. Come on, come down to the hole. Here we go. Burns the edge. Burns the edge. Alright, so we haven't got a birdie on this back 9 yet. Another par. Are you going to create a new society on the new game, Tim? I'm not sure. I probably won't. I'll probably let somebody do all the heavy lifting and just join another society. I did find one in the UK here. I'm not sure whether it's in the UK. I did find a PS4 society the other day that I joined for some rounds, and they were, you know, really, really good. I mean, I think finished second in. They play a 2-round event every day, and I think it's called the Gravity Tour. But they play real courses. So what they do is they look for courses in the game that people have taken the time to create based on real courses, and they use those on the tour. So I'm pretty happy about that, because even though you have courses like this that are really well made, I do still like real course representations. Is the PC tougher? PC play, I wouldn't say it's tougher. I'm getting used to the controller a little bit more now. What makes it tougher is trying to swing with your left thumb, which I use, on the right hand stick of the controller, because normally, I don't know if you guys can see that, that's the left hand stick. I would normally use my left thumb and just use that, but I'm having to do that, which makes it a little harder than normal, but I'm getting to grips with it. It's okay. Gameplay is exactly the same though. Graphically it looks pretty much the same. Come on, get down there. Get down there. It's going to end up in this little valley at the bottom here. Right, Let's loft this all the way up, see if we can get this close. Bite. Bite. Should have dropped that down to 22. Oh, that went miles past. I've got a longer putt coming back. We've got exactly the same. I was going to say I've got a longer putt coming back. We could be in danger of dropping a shot here. Whew. We're in. But still nothing on this back nine. Look at that, par 5. Still got 2 par 5s to come though, so there is some hope. 2 par 5s, 2 par 3s. So I'm going to enjoy this running of these 5 holes. 2 par 5s, 2 par 3s and 1 par 4 sandwiched in the middle. So that is just incredible. I mean, look at the work that's gone into that stream there. Or I shouldn't say stream, it's like a raging torrent. 196187, that is bang on the yardage for this club. I'm just going to put my watch on charge. Give me 1 second, guys. Just had a notification that it's running out of juice and I need to go out for a run shortly, so that needs some juice in it. Oh, see? Full length swing that time. Let's see if it works out. Did I take enough off of it? Slow down, don't go into the fringe, thank you. What course is this? This course is Carinthia Club, Austria. This is Arctic Fury. That's why I wanted to play it. It's just such a... I mean, he creates just... I mean, the only word to describe his courses is they are masterpieces. Oh, it grabs it at the end. Good luck. Yeah, I didn't even notice whether there was a bridge. I think there was a bridge on the left, but trying to get across that, I think you'd need some kind of you'd need a kayak, but then you'd have to hike all the way back up because it would have taken you all the way downstream. Look at this for a downhill shot. Where is the... Okay, this is going to be interesting because the green is all the way over there. Can you go down this side? I think it's going to be more dangerous. That's going to leave the shorter shot into the green. I'm going to take a 3-wood here because I think I'm going to run out of fairway. Alright, that's going to land on a nice flat bit of ground. Ah, Rich says there was a bridge on the left hand side. This is going to be tough. It's going to be tough to stop this. I think I'm going to go out the back here. I mean, it is a par 5, so anywhere in and around the green is going to be pretty good. That's going to leave a monstrous putt. In fact, 60 feet, 1 foot up here, uphill. 0 games for me. I fear that PGA Tour 21, also releasing on the Nintendo Switch, will hold back the other versions of the game. When you say the other versions, you mean on the other consoles? From a developer perspective. This is going to be an interesting putt. That didn't go well to start with. Up the slope, it's going to slow down a little. Get in the hole. Nearly. Oh, don't roll into the fringe. Damn it. Does Jerry still play? Laura, remember some funny games with Jerry playing, hitting into the houses. Yeah, we played... What's the one... I can't remember the one in Florida on the old Tiger game. You used to have down the left-hand side. Used to have these houses that used to have in America. I think they've got these pools with. They've got like glass sections built over the top of them. I don't know what you call them, but over the pool areas, and he used to very often hit his ball into those houses. Alright, so we got 15 feet, slightly uphill. In. I don't know whether Jerry still plays. I've got to be honest with you. I haven't played, as I say, I haven't played Golf Club even on PlayStation for such a long time. I'm playing a lot of Call of Duty at the moment, which a lot of people are doing. Modern Warfare. Screen enclosures, that's what they're called, yeah. So I don't know whether Jerry's still playing. Have you played Chris's stuff? He's like Robin to Arctic's Batman. The Predator was one of his. Was that a replication of the Predator off the old Tiger Woods game? I'll have to have a look. What is he? Is he known as? Can you give me? I'll tell you what. Best thing to do is drop the name of one of his courses. I'm going to try and stream a course every day like this. So if you can, I'm looking for a course for tomorrow. So if anybody can give me a course to play tomorrow, that would be fantastic. Come on, get up there, get up there. I need a good Wilson bounce here. Yep, we're on. Lovely. The Twitch streams with you and Lee were fantastic. I was in tears laughing most of the time. Yeah, we used to have a right hoot. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know Lee still plays. I see him on the PlayStation fairly often, and I see his videos on YouTube, so I know he still plays. Is this uphill yet? I would imagine Lee is probably getting PGA Tour 2K21 early doors. He still plays. I mean, he still does regular YouTube videos, not like me. I mean, it's since before yesterday's video, it had been 7 months since I posted, so I would imagine he's more likely to get something earlier than I am. I'll probably just get mine on release, to be honest with you. I love watching the alt matches with Phil, Pete and Lee. Yeah, very entertaining. No, it was a monster for a comp. Try Frigiliana, Spain, or Black Salt Valley. Okay, cool. Are they both by that Chris guy? 103,697. Too hard. No, it's in. Are your vids monetized? I think they are, yes. BSV will make you want to quit the game. So, Black Salt Valley will make you want to... Is it that good or that bad, Rich? Or is it just a bloody tough course? I've loved this one. Absolutely loved this course. And it's not so much the round. I mean, I'm feeling more comfortable today, granted, because I've got the controller sorted out. But I really need to go back and play Andre's course again. I didn't do it justice yesterday. and I do apologise. I doubt he would watch this video, but if he does, I do apologise for not doing it the justice that it deserved. I was just really struggling. Very tough and frustrating. Great design. I'll tell you what, Rich, then. Tomorrow I will play Black Salt Valley. Saturday I'll play that Frigiliana. No Mickey Mouse courses allowed. Yeah, no Mickey Mouse courses. That's an old saying, that is. You know what, 18 yards. You know what I'm going to do here? I am going to try something that I used to do a lot. I don't do so much anymore. I'm going to try a controlled flop shot. Now this is going to be difficult, and that is a sort of a 3/4 swing. Like that. 90% power. I haven't done one of those in a long time. The Predator was one of Chris's for a major champ competition when they were deliberately trying to be difficult. Alright, I don't know what I finished with there. I wasn't really concentrating on the score. I know it's about 9 or 10. 10 under. And you can see there, it's just come up in the bottom of the corner there. I've just managed to secure a handicap there. So plus 11.6. That was the round that got me a handicap. So, alright, let me just do this quickly. I'm going to favourite this course. So, Rich, just talk me through how to find another one of Arctic's courses. So if I go local match, change course, if I go my favourites, and I press triangle now. Ah, there we go. More by designer. Yeah, spot on. Well, thanks. Yeah, great. Thanks for that, Rich. So here we can see Arctic's courses. Hi Tim, see you shooting better today. One course created by Chris is called the Predator at UF. It is worth the play. I think I'll give that a go. Ironfall 2. I definitely think it's flat rock. Let me just have a quick look. Right bumper. Yeah, it's definitely flat rock. You can see it there. That's the image that I know. That one with the lighthouse and the I think that's probably the first or second hole, that one there. So that's definitely one of my favourites. So if you guys haven't played a course, go and play that one. Flat Rock Golf Course, circa 1995. Tomorrow I will play the one that Rich recommended, which was Black Salt Valley. And then Smudge's one recommendation, Frigiliana, Spain. I will play that one on Saturday at some point. I'll be on streaming, but if you don't manage to catch it, guys, be sure to check it out afterwards on YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in for the live stream today. I'm going to call it a day there, and I shall see you on the next one. Until next time, guys, take care. See you soon. Bye now.